everybody, and thank you for watching your top intelligence agencies review. I'm your host, Bryce Dolan. Now, in our most recent segment, we covered a story about two individuals who co-owned a non-emergency medical transport company and continued to scam the state of Illinois' Medicaid program over $4 million. Well, today we have a similar case from the Department of Justice. Two owners of psychological services companies, one of whom was a clinical psychologist, were convicted yesterday for their involvement in a $25.2 million Medicare fraud scheme carried out through 8 companies at nursing homes in 4 different states. Rodney Hesson, 47, of Slidell, Louisiana, licensed clinical psychologist and owner of Nursing Home Psychological Service of Louisiana, LLC, otherwise known as NHPS of Louisiana, LLC, owner of NHPS of Mississippi, LLC, NHPS of Florida, LLC, and owner of NHPS of Alabama, LLC, and Gertrude Parker, 63, of Slidell, Louisiana as well. Now, she was the owner of Psychological Care Services of Louisiana, also known as PCS of Louisiana, owner of PCS of Mississippi, PCS of Alabama, and PCS of Florida. They were convicted following a 7-day jury trial in the Eastern District of Louisiana. They were each convicted of 1 count of conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud and 1 count of conspiracy to make false statements related to healthcare matters. Now, the jury verdict included a money judgment of $8,956,278, as well as forfeiture of Hesson's home and at least $525,629 in seized currency. Now, a sentencing hearing for both defendants is set for May 4th, 2017 before the U.S. District Court Judge Carl J. Barbier of the Eastern District of Louisiana. Now, according to the evidence presented at trial, the defendants' companies contracted with nursing homes in Alabama, Florida, Louisiana, and Mississippi to allow NHPS and PCS clinical psychologists to provide psychological services to nursing home residents. Hesson and Parker caused these companies to bill Medicare for hours of psychological testing services that these nursing home residents did not need, or in some instances did not receive. Between 2009 and 2015, NHPS and PCS submitted over $25.2 million in claims to Medicare, a significant amount of these claims being fraudulent. Medicare paid more than $13.5 million on the fraudulent claims. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we have another case where we have some individuals who are trying to rip off the healthcare system. And although they haven't been sentenced yet, and their sentencing is set for May 4th, you can probably guarantee that these two are probably going to see some prison time. If the two individuals from our last case who ripped off the Medicaid program in Illinois, I think this deserves some prison time as well for ripping off the Medicare program. And honestly, again, ladies and gentlemen, these two criminals aren't going to get any sympathy from me. It seems like they were pretty well off already, and then they just got greedy and wanted more. And that's the problem. And they got caught. And luckily they did. They actually got caught from the Medicare Fraud Strike Force. So luckily there is a fraud strike force that takes care of Medicare, and they were able to figure these fraudulent charges out before it continued. So hopefully, as the sentencing date gets closer, we will hope that they will get enough prison time so these two can really think about what they've done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to look into this article yourself, you can find a link directly to this article below in the description, and I encourage you to check it out. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, give our Facebook pages a like, and follow us on Twitter. But thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That does it for your top intelligence agencies review. I was your host, Bryce Dolan.